If you listen to the 9 truths I'm about to share with you, you're going to save years of frustration when it comes to learning guitar. Truth number 1. You're probably practicing the wrong way. Most beginners think they're practicing when they're really just playing around. Practice means focusing on the things you can't do, the hard stuff. Are you avoiding bar chords all the time? That's not practice. Focus on the things that are really hard for you, and you'll progress 10 times faster. Now, practicing right is key, but even when you do, progress will feel invisible at first. Your fingers hurt, your chords sound sloppy, and improvement seems non-existent. But here's the truth. Growth often happens in the background. It's like a seed growing underground before it sprouts. If you water it with practice, you'll eventually hit growth that feels like a magic breakthrough. The key is not giving up during those silent weeks. Which brings me to the next truth, and this one might sting a little, but no one cares how fast you can play. When I started, I thought shredding was the ultimate flex. But here's the deal. Speed without accuracy is useless. Playing slow and clean is what makes you sound great. Take your time to nail each note perfectly, and speed will come on its own. Trust me, slow is smooth, and smooth becomes fast. Speaking of playing well, here's something that no one really tells you, but recording yourself is a key to progress. This is something that I personally hate doing because listening to yourself can be kind of depressing. But hearing a recording of your actual playing helps you to catch mistakes and notice patterns that you probably don't even recognize that you're doing. Once you start doing this, your progress will skyrocket. Now let's talk about how to make the most of your practice time. Because practicing for hours doesn't mean you're getting better. It's not about how long you practice, it's about how you practice. You could spend 5 hours reinforcing bad habits, or you could spend 30 minutes focusing on one specific problem. Focus on intentional, targeted practice. Quality beats quantity every single time. But even with smart practice, you're going to make mistakes, and that's exactly what you need. Mistakes are your greatest teachers. Every mistake you make is showing you exactly what to work on. Instead of avoiding them, lean into them. When a chord buzzes or a riff falls apart, that's your brain telling you what to work on. Fail forward, and you'll grow faster than you ever thought possible. And while we're talking about improvement, let's address this. Talent is overrated. Patience, on the other hand, is absolutely everything. People love to say, wow, you're so talented, but talent really is just a little bit of a head start. What really separates great guitarists from everyone else is patience. The ones who stick with it, who push through the hard days, and who just keep going. Those are the ones who succeed. Stop comparing yourself to others and focus on getting better little by little. And speaking of comparisons, here's something that changed the way I view guitar forever. The guitar is about expression, not perfection. I used to think that playing the guitar was about proving how good I was, but I've realized music isn't a competition. It's a conversation of sorts. The best guitarists don't play perfectly, they play authentically. Focus on that, and you'll connect with your music on a whole new level. And finally, the most important truth of all, this will determine whether you succeed or fail at guitar. It's your mindset. If you believe that you can't improve, you're right. But if you believe you're learning and growing, you're unstoppable. Replace I can't with I'm learning, and watch how much faster you progress. These truths are exactly what you need to grow as a guitarist. Once you embrace these ideas, you'll not only improve faster, but you'll enjoy the process so much more.